Okay, the roles of the immune system in cancer, from tumor initiation to metastatic progression. Carcinomas are characterized into two groups, metastatic and non-metastatic. Metastatic tumors are composed of neoplastic cells, which are abnormal cells that grow into a mass of tissue that was supposed to die, but however, they grow at a rapid rate and they are much less differentiated. The extracellular matrix is the second component of the metastatic tumors. They physically and chemically aid the cancers in progression and metastasis. The third component is accessory non-neoplastic cells. These include resident mesenchymal support cells, endothelial cells, and infiltrated inflammatory immune cells. Studies indicate that chronic inflammation is a critical hallmark of cancer. However, at least 25% of cancers associated with it. There's at least 25%. An example of a microbial infection is the human papilloma virus that induces inflammation and that can lead to cancer. Another example is the inflammatory bowel disease that also increases the risk of colorectal cancer. The immune system consists of a large number of different types of cells and proteins that function to distinguish between normal and abnormal cells. Cancer cells are also distinguished in this way. The cancer cells are recognized and attacked because they differ from the normal cells which they arose. The immune system can be characterized two ways, the non-specifically and specifically. The non-specific is the innate immune system and specifically is the acquired immune system. The innate immune system gets its name from the fact that we are all born with it already in place, and it changes very little throughout our life. This division of the immune system provides protection by recognizing general features of the pathogens, and it destroys them. Say macrophages, for instance, are cells that participate in the innate immune system. They find these cells and they kill them. They kill different pathogens. The natural killer cells as well are another type of immune cells that functions to eliminate cells that have become infected. The specific immunity is the second line of defense. It is initiated if the non-specific innate immune system is unable to combat the invading pathogen. The adaptive response develops and changes over the course of our lifetimes, and thus that's why it's called the acquired immunity. The cells and proteins of the adaptive immune response are highly specific for invading pathogens and abnormal cells within the body. The main cells of the adaptive immune response originate in our bone marrow and mature at different locations in the body. The cells may float around in our bloodstream or lymphatic system or take up residence in an organ or tissue. Two of the main cell types are found in the lymphatic system and are known as lymphocytes. These two types are the immune cells and are called the T cells and the B cells. A major protein component of the acquired immune system is the antibodies that are produced by the B cells. There are four features of the acquired immune system, and that is the antigen specificity. They only recognize specific antigens on a pathogen. Its diversity, they can respond to many pathogens in a lifetime. Its memory, the system remembers the pathogen and is able to eliminate it faster if it is exposed to that pathogen again. And it can differentiate between itself and an abnormal cell. Inflammation. Inflammation is caused when the body responds to injuries. It recruits cells from the host immune system to the site of the injury, and these cells function to remove the cause of irritation and begin the process of repairing the damaged cells and tissues. There are two types of... Hello?
No, sorry.
There are two types of inflammation. There is acute inflammation and chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation displays physical symptoms such as redness, swelling, heat, and pain, but they do not contribute to cancer. However, chronic inflammation is long-lasting inflammation, and that contributes to the formation of cancer. Chemicals such as reactive oxygen species and nitric oxygen, yeah, oxygen species are produced during long-term inflammation by the immune cells, and they cause DNA damage, which can result in permanent DNA mutations. If these mutations are found on the oncogenes or the tumor suppressors, then cell division may be affected and the cell may begin to divide in an abnormal way, thus causing cancer. Uh, Long-term inflammatory conditions increase the risk of cancer by causing sustained cell proliferation, increasing the presence of growth factors and causing in surrounding cells and proteins, creating activated stromas. Studies show that individuals with the weaker immune systems are at higher risk opposed to those with stronger immune systems. When cells become mutated, they may appear to be immune cells as abnormal. They may appear. Wait. When cells become mutated, they may appear to the immune cells as abnormal. The body may recognize them as non-self or they are foreign. By eliminating cells, they have become abnormal. The immune system helps them to protect against cancer. However, if the cells mutate enough so they are able to escape the immunosurveillance, then they develop mechanisms for this, and that's how they grow at a rapid rate. Inflammation is what happens when immune cells secrete chemicals and proteins in response to a threat. Long-term inflammation that causes problems for normal cells can lead to the development of cancer.